For question 7, if you read the introduction as well as scan through the questions, the topic is transpiration. Okay, what about it? The rate of transpiration. So here the change in mass is final minus initial. You can either put it as a minus or you can just leave it as a number. Okay, because they didn't, I'm okay with both for now. Okay, and if you were to use this as results to plot your graph, this will be your graph. I've used the negative. Okay, so the S speed labeled / units, then change in mass / units. Make sure that the scale puts the graph at 3/4, more than half of the space provided for both axes. So this is how your graph should be. If your graph is like this, I would also accept. Okay, so you've asked for question C, part 1. Explain the shape of the graph. So the data here is change in mass. Okay, so you will have the increasing change in mass. You do not want to talk about, you don't want to have to describe the change in mass. How do I know it's increasing change in mass? Because even if you look at the numbers is increasing, okay, with increasing speed. So we don't describe this, you need to explain using the concept of air speed and the rate of transpiration. So then if you want to explain it, is using the concept of wind speed. If you increase wind speed, you increase the water concentration gradient, and when you do that, you also increase the rate of diffusion. For question C, part 2, show your working. Okay, when you show how you get your answer, use the dotted lines. Okay, use the dotted lines to get the answer. So you can either put minus 0.195 grams if your graph is like this. If your graph is like this, then your answer should be 0.195 grams, or you can say decrease of 0.195 grams. Okay, that is for part C. For question part D, okay, explain how humidity would affect the change in mass. That is the phenomenon that you need to describe, that you need to explain, but because they did not tell you whether it's high humidity or low humidity, you will need to choose which one you want to explain. So if you are going to use about high humidity will decrease the change in mass, or a small change in mass. Okay, a low humidity, if you want to use low humidity, can say that there will be an increased change in mass, okay, or a large change in mass. So that's number 1. So if you're going to use high humidity, so you say high humidity decreases the water concentration gradient across the matter, therefore a slower rate of transpiration. Okay, therefore it will lead to a smaller change in mass. If you're going to use low humidity, okay, low humidity, so at low humidity there will be a higher water concentration gradient across the matter, so there will be a faster rate of transpiration. There will be then it will lead you to a larger change in mass. So that is for question number 7. Okay, so what you have done here is the phenomena is here, the explanation is here. Okay, and you must always link what the explanation is to the question. Okay, the question is this one. In this case, you need to describe the effect because they did not give it to you.